blessings are on the way. Talked about money, finances, things are about to improve for you. You just haven't turned the corner yet to be able to see that that's what's getting ready to go on. Yeah, Gemini? General reading with Angelic Ascensions. My name is Angela. This reading may resonate for you if you happen to have Gemini in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs, dominant in your chart, or if you happen to be cross-watching for Gemini. You might find some information in this reading that might be beneficial for you. Let's get right into this reading. It's going to be, like I said, for the Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. As I shuffle, Gemini, I want you to keep in the back of your mind that this is a general reading. With the fact that this is a general reading, this is automatically going to mean that this is not going to resonate to a T. So please don't have that expectation as you listen to this reading. You might find some things in this reading that are genuinely for you and some things that are not. Whatever does not resonate for you, understand that that might just be for somebody else listening and not for you. Take what is meant for you genuinely in this reading. Please don't take anything personally that I'm saying, because though it may seem like I'm talking to you directly, I'm talking to the zodiac sign of Gemini. So keep that in mind. Let's get right into this. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, something's getting ready to happen to you, a positive, okay, with your career. You're at a crossroads possibly there. Let's see what's going on. All right, somebody might feel a bit humiliated. This could even be you at work. I don't know. Let me see what this is, because I see something going. Let's just start there. Okay, I'm not trying to make this a career reading, but I can't help but to notice certain things with your career. I don't know, it feels like you're putting in some type of effort towards something here. Maybe some of you are unfulfilled with your job. I don't know, you might have hecklers. Some of you might feel severely underpaid. You feel like you're putting in your effort into your work, but maybe right now you're feeling a bit unhappy with your work. You might be questioning whether or not you're putting your efforts and energy into the right thing. And I feel like this is where you might be at a crossroads with your job. It feels like you might be making a firm decision on what the next chapter of your life looks like when it comes to your work. I feel honestly like there might be a turn of events that might happen in this situation when it comes to your job, so you feel stuck. Maybe you feel like you can't leave your job for whatever reason. Some of you might feel stuck in a relationship. Some of you might feel a bit directionless about like what that next chapter looks like. Okay. So yeah, this might have something to do with a love relationship. And Two of Cups here. It's like there's a soulmate, twin flame type of energy for some of you that maybe is on your mind. And maybe you're having a difficult time letting something go. Because I feel like in this point in time, Geminis, your spirit guides are really trying to get you to focus on your healing. Not just healing on a surface level. We're talking about deep soul healing. Healing on a soul level. Some of you might be grieving somebody's death. Like there could be a twin flame of yours, a soulmate of yours, somebody that has a big influence over your life. I don't know. It feels like some of you could be going through a divorce right now. Some of you could be feeling like you're stuck in a relationship because like you feel like you're bound by duty, responsibility. Maybe you feel like you can't leave. Some of you may feel like your divorce is taking forever to take place. And for some of you, you're really stuck in the past and you're really grieving over it. And if somebody didn't pass away, though it does feel like that's the case, somebody didn't pass away, then it feels like you're grieving the past, having a difficult time letting go. And your spirit guides are saying, now is the time to really focus on your healing. For some of you, I feel like somebody may have passed away. This could be the anniversary of somebody's death. Somebody's birthday could be coming up that maybe passed away. There might be some reminders that bring you back to this person. Maybe this is somebody that you felt that you would grow old with. And for some of you, like I said, you were married to this person. Or at least, on the way to that. The point is that this was meant to turn out, it was meant to be a long-term relationship. But it feels like while you did have a deep connection with this person, in the end, you may have felt like, you know what? You felt like you were just an option. For some of you, maybe you're at odds with this person. Maybe you guys are not getting along. Maybe you're not seeing eye to eye. And maybe there is somebody that's coming in to help you guys make some type of peace where you guys may feel like you can't make some type of peace about something. Somebody feels humiliated, feels a bit embarrassed about maybe something that took place. Yeah, it's clear somebody's leaving. It's either somebody feels stuck and they can't leave. Let me see what's going on, Gemini. Okay, some of you, maybe there's a getaway that you want to go on. Some type of excursion. Maybe you're looking for a mental health day. A mental health break from the fast pace and the monotony that's going on right now. Maybe you just need a break from that to clear your head. It feels like your mind is cluttered with a lot of different thoughts. And so, yeah, maybe you do need to take a vacation, but it looks like something is preventing you from traveling. Some of you could be having car issues that could be preventing you from traveling. Some of you, it's related to money. And maybe it's a combination of both for you. It could be you don't have money to fix your car. Some of you are house poor. And what I mean by that is more money is going, like your majority of your check or your income is going toward paying for your home. And maybe you feel like you don't have money for leisure things. Yes, I see somebody who is depressed. You might not feel like you see any type of way out, any type of solution to your problem, some type of dilemma that you're going through. And maybe there's somebody is embarrassed to acknowledge something to you. We're going to see, like somebody's not ready to acknowledge something to you. It could be a Capricorn or an Aquarius. It could be a Capricorn Aquarius cusp. Somebody doesn't want to do this again. You got a lot of conflict in your relationship, it feels like. And there's trust issues. So basically what this boils down to, it feels like you're in a very complicated situation. It's time to leave this situation. Maybe you have a family or some type of bond to this person and it's difficult for you to move around. Maybe you do want to move, literally pick up and move. It feels like you want things the way that they used to be. That's what I feel, and I feel like things just are not the same. Yes, because of some type of betrayal. It has you guys in a very complicated, weird place right now, to the point that maybe you're deciding whether or not you should stay or go. Some of you may feel stuck in the situation because you have kids with somebody. Stuck because maybe you depend on them financially. And some of you, like I said, you feel stuck in your job. full of people that are playing games. There could be people at work that are playing games with your money. But this is what I mean. While things might seem a bit unclear right now, you just haven't turned the corner yet, right? You got the 10 of Pentacles. So money-wise, if you're having some type of money issues, I see things picking up for you. Things might be about to change. Like, that's what I mean. Like, you haven't turned the corner yet on your situation. You're just kind of looking at it from where you are. But I do feel like things may get better. And I do feel like you might be making some baby steps forward, some strides forward to improve your career or your financial circumstances, maybe even your relationships. Somebody is numbing their pain. I promise you, somebody must have passed away. If some of you are not grieving the death of somebody, then you're grieving something in your life, or you're just depressed. And I'm trying to figure out, some of you, like I said, you're depressed because of your job, depressed because of your relationship, or some other circumstance that you don't see a solution to. And this could be why you feel this need to numb yourself. That's what they say. That's why they're saying you got to focus on your healing. Some of you, this is childhood trauma that's blocking you. Let's see what's going on. Some of you, it's your kids that kind of feel stuck. Yeah, you do. You feel directionless. You don't know what direction to go in life. You just know that you're not happy where you are. Some of you, you may want to leave. Some of you, this is you wanting to move. Are you in the right state? Mentally, physically. Some of you want to uproot and maybe move away, but you can't. You're stuck. Yeah. So yeah, your kids, you might feel stuck where you are because of your kids. We've established that. Yeah, you're definitely not happy. Going through some type of depression. You might feel alone. Might feel like you don't have a support system. Money is definitely an issue for you right now. And that's what I mean. That it's like your circumstances are preventing you from having the freedom that you want to do. Financial freedom to do what you want to do. Ability to travel. It's like a relationship is bogging you down. And yeah, you're dealing with some type of betrayal. Maybe you had a breakup with somebody, and maybe now you're kind of like trying to heal from these things, and you might be feeling very overwhelmed. Your emotions might be all over the place because you have found out about something that was very devastating. We're going to get to this in a second. I feel like this is what's going on in your work environment. And that's what's really giving you the blues. At work, you are, okay? You're at a crossroads. Feeling directionless about what to do, but you kind of feel stuck. Maybe because, you know, there could be a level of fear about moving towards something, leaving your job because this is what you have right now, and maybe you feel like you have a lot of responsibilities. You have a family, you have a home, and maybe, you know, there's just too many responsibilities, and, you know, to deal with the uncertainty of leaving your job and not feeling like things are going to be absolutely secure. Where are we? We are in Virgo season. Confirmation. I did talk about somebody's birthday or an anniversary of something, of someone that has had a big influence over your life. It looks like that's coming up, and that's bringing this huge reminder. So some of you are no doubt dealing with a Virgo. We got Cancer, Sagittarius, Leo. Are you just hard on yourself right now? This feels like this is a very critical time for you right now. Yeah, maybe you do need some support. You need to call on your support team, but I feel like some of you may feel like you don't have your support team. That might be what you want to do, is move to be closer to a support team. People that support you, people that love you. Some of you could be moving due to a job opportunity that may open up. See, I feel like something that you're going through right now is definitely a part of your spiritual growth. Yep, you got a brand new career coming up. You do. So right now, while you might feel a bit unclear, you might feel a bit nervous to, you know, kind of delve into something new, and the depression isn't helping. You don't feel like you get the recognition that you deserve at home or in your relationships. A combination of all these things, you really got to pay attention to your body, your health. Because I don't know, it's either your mind, it feels like it's a combination of all these things. Your mind is not stable right now. It's all over the place. Your worries, your anxiety, some of you might suffer from anxiety, but your thoughts are getting the best of you. You're living in your head right now, and that might not be the best place to be. I feel like this is why your spirit guides are emphasizing a support system. Because you're in your head so much, you're feeling depressed. It feels like that it's only natural for it to start to affect your body. So maybe your body is not feeling well. You might be, and this is what I mean. Like, some of you might be having like self-esteem issues with your body, your self-image. You're feeling defeated in some type of way because of your circumstances. And I promise you, there is this King of Pentacles. Virgo is here, but this could be a Taurus or a Capricorn. But Virgo is the featured earth sign in this reading with King of Pentacles here. Yeah, and you got Taurus following that up in Sagittarius. So these are repeating themes here. Yep, this is what I mean. You're heartbroken over something. You're heartbroken over someone that you miss. Your family dynamic has definitely changed. And now you're having to adjust to a new normal. It feels like leaving something or someone behind. It feels like there's a lot of memories that you've created with somebody, or that you did have with somebody that is no longer on this earthly plane, and it feels like it's grieving you. You're really hurt by something, and it's causing you to feel very emotional. And maybe it's so difficult to get a hold of your emotions, Gemini, that it's causing you to go and try to find some type of coping mechanism, which could definitely be numbing yourself through escapism, distractions, alcohol, drugs, whatever your means of escape is. It feels like you might be using that to distract yourself. And this is why your spirit guides are saying block out distraction. Done without any type of balance is not going to help you in the long run. Because you got to focus on this healing. And it feels like that might be what you're running away from right now. You don't want to deal with these emotions. Like emotions? No, I don't want to feel those. I don't want to feel these emotions. Because maybe it's too overwhelming. That's what this feels like. So you're using alcohol, drugs, something that you're not doing in moderation to help numb this pain. And I don't feel like that's what your spirit guides want you to do right now. Because it looks like, even though right now, and I don't want to paint the wrong picture here by saying emotions are bad. There's nothing wrong with feeling emotions. But when you get to the point of Eight of Swords, there's nothing wrong with feeling, like I said, emotions. If you're throwing a pity party, make sure you don't stay there permanently, I guess is the point of what I'm trying to say. The point of what your guides are trying to say. Don't stay there. Reach out to people that can help you. Yeah, you're really dealing with some type of depression here. Looks like you're single, you're back on the market, and yeah, you might have kids to care for. A lot of responsibilities on your plate. But it's like your spirit guides are trying to get you to realize that you have to focus on your own healing. Right? You got to focus on your journey so that you can help your family, your kids. You can't give from an empty cup, Gemini. So if this is you, you really need to focus on your healing, like I said, on a deep soul level, so that you can be there and the best version of yourself for your kids. But right now, it feels like your circumstances might have the best of you. You may have found out that your partner was cheating on you, and maybe it looks like there's no possibility for you guys to reconcile. You may have kids with somebody. You guys were a happy family at one point, and now things have changed. And now you feel locked out of their lives. Some of you, that might be your kids. You might feel locked out of your kids' lives. Could have been because of a breakup. You're feeling jaded about love. Maybe there's somebody that you really want to get in touch with and they blocked you. You can't get in touch with them. They moved away. They changed their phone number. They're avoiding communicating with you, and it's really taking its toll on you emotionally. Yeah, so right now it feels like you're trying to find some time to move on. You're trying to readjust to being single and trying to be happily single in the situation. At the same time, I feel like there's somebody that's watching from the sidelines, watching you online. They have a certain perception of you. Yeah. Somebody really does have to heal deep inner child wounds. Let's see. Usually for a personal, but let's see. Let's get a glimpse into what needs to be healed here. You got to be able to find some type of peace within. And it feels like maybe that's something that you were not taught. To meditate, to breathe, to focus. You've been taught distraction, but not focus. There could have been a death early on in your life, or even now. Somebody that, like I said, had a big influence over your life, and now they passed away. And you're having to deal with that. That could be something that has changed in your family. Some of you may come from a broken home where maybe your mother or your father left, or this is your baby's mom or your baby's father left. There's a child that may feel blamed for the absence of a parent. And a child that may feel abandoned, sheltered, or this could be you. You might feel like you were the child that was left behind. Or like I said, your child feels this way. Because there's a child in your life for some of you Geminis that feel undervalued, or this is you. As a child, felt undervalued. Nobody praised you, gave you any type of recognition. And maybe these are some childhood issues that are bubbling up to the surface right now. And maybe this is what's causing you to feel very emotional. Yeah, you might feel like you're drowning. Might feel like nobody understands you. Or understands the grief that you're going through right now. Understands how stuck you feel, how tied you feel to a job where there are people that are, am I getting this for so many of the signs? Cooperation instead of competition. I got this so far for Aquarius, and I got it for Libra. Now I'm getting it for Gemini. You might have people at your job that are trying to create some type of mischief. People that are stealing from you, plagiarizing, copying, emulating. People that are in competition with you. And this is like a fake type of competition. Like this is competition that somebody, like your coworkers maybe, or it could be you, the reading could go vice versa, made up in their head. And so they're trying to defeat you. There's somebody that sees you as their enemy. So it feels like there could be backstabbers, people with hidden motives at your work. People that are trying to do things and try to cover it up. People that are throwing stones and hiding their hand. In other words, there are people that cause some type of mistress. Okay, somebody has a mistress. But I meant to say mischief for you. Somebody might have a mistress at work. Somebody's dealing with their ex too behind your back, but might cause some type of mischief for you, and then go back and play innocent as if they didn't play a part in it. Blaming you for it. Competition. Like I said, fake competition. Fake type of animosity that people are creating in their heads about you. Some of you may be online. Maybe you have an aspiration to do something online. Maybe. Yeah. Maybe that's the new direction that you're going toward, because I do see you eventually like leaving this situation, walking away, making, like I said, you're at a crossroads when it comes to your career, but it feels like you feel stuck, uninspired, a lack of motivation for things right now because you're feeling depressed. You're not meditating, you're not getting enough rest. And maybe you're kind of like being a homebody lately. You're not really going out, not really socializing with people, closing yourself off, withdrawing from the world because you got a lot of emotion and sadness and depression, I'm telling you, that you're dealing with. Oh my God. Like I said, some of you, this is because of a breakup. Some of you, this is because of a death in your family. Or this is just a lot, like I said, going on in your life right now. Every card here has something to do with emotions. Every single card. So that's what I mean. Your emotions, you've got to get them in balance. And yeah, there's a passing of somebody that meant a lot to you. And maybe some of you are looking for clarity. Clarity on what though? Clarity on a relationship, yes. Maybe some of you are unclear about why somebody passed away. I don't know. I don't see that somebody passed away all of a sudden. This doesn't seem like it was an all of a sudden thing. You're dealing with an Aries, some of you. Yeah. Oh my God. Some of you, this is a suicide. Unless this is you, Gemini, suicidal. Somebody passed away from a suicide. Some of you, it's your friend. Some of you, I don't know. Like I said, it's either somebody that you're dealing with could have passed through suicide, or like I said, you're suicidal. You don't see any way out. You gotta be dealing with a water sign. Or this is you, Gemini, like somebody died through drowning. Because there's a lot of water here in this reading. And a lot of blue color, bluish green hue, as if some of you, I don't know, there's like been something going on with a friendship. Maybe you feel like you can't even be friends with somebody at this point, at this juncture. Maybe you feel like you're better off co-parenting with somebody rather than being in a relationship with them. But maybe that friendship is kind of broken now. For some of you, this is platonic friendship, and some of you, this is your soulmate, a family member, okay. But I'm trying to say a love relationship. A lover, somebody that maybe you were once married to. I did say maybe you feel like you can't be friends anymore. You might feel like you lost your best friend. You don't even trust yourself anymore at this point. Three of Swords again. A lot of sorrow, a lot of pain. Some of you, this is guilt. Maybe because of some type of pain that was caused. I see somebody has a lot of guilt. Can't sleep. Staying up all hours of the night. Possibly distracting yourself with work. To, again, numb yourself as a distraction to keep you from feeling this pain. Some of you, I don't know. Maybe you lost a baby. Maybe you were pregnant. A loss of a baby. A miscarriage. You're overwhelmed by responsibility right now. You feel left out in the cold. You feel rejected in some type of way. And I'm trying to like put all the pieces together, Gemini. Yeah, maybe for some of you it's a relationship. Maybe your family doesn't approve of your relation of your relationship or your friendship with somebody, or maybe even your job. I don't know if that would affect you that much, but anyway, I see you detoxing. Either you're detoxing on purpose, or your spirit guides are saying there is a need to detox. Whatever you are using to numb yourself and distract yourself from some type of pain, like you got to do it in moderation. Some of you, it's what you're eating. What you're eating may cause you to not feel well. Some of you might have some type of underlying health condition that you may need to really look into and get a hold of. Is what I'm feeling. Because I really see that there's a need to tend to your body. To tend to your emotions, no doubt, but your body. Why do I feel liver, gut? Some of you might be having gut issues, and digestional issues. You might be experiencing constipation. Maybe some of you have IBS. Some of you might have gynecological issues, and it might be necessary for you to get to the doctor, especially if you're pregnant. Well, I'm hearing ectopic pregnancy. You might be hiding your emotions. Something is like really plaguing you or intimidating you, and it feels like it's time to come to terms with that right now. You might have a lot of anger, a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, maybe some things that have kind of like gotten out of control. Maybe there's a situation in your life that has gotten out of hand. It feels like there must be somebody around you, and with the Lovers card right next to this might be a lover that does not respect you, does not hear you out, does not respect your opinions. You may feel taken advantage of by somebody in your life, exploiting your good nature in some type of way. And maybe this is why you're cutting certain people off, going ghost with certain people. Yeah, that you do. You feel some type of despair. You feel backstabbed. You feel depressed. Maybe a bit vulnerable. You're not shining as brightly. You're not as vibrant as you normally are. Yeah, your energy is down. I don't know. Some of you might have a pet. I don't know. There's just a lot going on, Gemini. And I'm trying to get to the takeaway of your reading. I'm trying to actually delve into this to figure out what's going on with you. What's causing you to feel depressed, stuck, and emotional. Some of you, this has something to do with a fire sign. Your dad might be a fire sign. It might have fire in his or her chart. I don't know. Somebody going through gender reassignment. I don't know, Gemini. Maybe. Yeah. There are some things that are coming to a close. Some of you, it's your work. You might be emotionally tied to your job. How? A job that you don't like. Because it doesn't look like you like your job right now, Gemini, to say the least. You feel stuck in that situation. It feels like you're going to be building some plans, putting together some type of plan. And it feels like maybe some of you feel stuck because you may have lost a job. And it could have been due to a job loss. Specifically that. Your money could have been, could have slowed down. Maybe it stopped coming in. Maybe debt is piling up. Your finances are growing. Your finances are growing. I do see that getting ready to happen. Yeah, it feels like this is due to some type of unexpected financial loss here. You might feel like you're in some type of a financial crisis and you're like grasping for money, and maybe you feel like there's nobody there to help you. But at the same time, in the background of your situation, I see that you got a brilliant idea that is waiting, but you haven't cashed in on it. And that's where I feel like your spirit guides are saying, you know what, look at your resources. Look at your abilities. There has to be some other solution. It's just that you don't see it yet because of the way that you're looking at things. limiting beliefs where maybe you feel like you're not good enough. You don't have what it takes to maybe pursue something or create something. And it's creating a lot of frustration for you. Maybe your solution is to be detached. Because maybe it's necessary, though, for you to detach yourself from some type of unwanted drama or stress that maybe somebody is bringing to you. Somebody is bringing a lot of frustration to the table, a lot of stress. And maybe this could be that you are emotionally detached and somebody may see you this way and they're frustrated over you for that reason. Or you're becoming emotionally detached and aloof from somebody. Maybe you feel like somebody is greedy. Maybe you feel like somebody is extremely flawed. Or maybe you're looking at yourself this way physically, like your physical body. Maybe you feel like you're flawed that way. Or maybe you're looking at your own, like magnifying your own flaws right now. Maybe there's somebody around you that's not willing to compromise and is acting out compulsively, some type of compulsive behavior here. Maybe you feel like you don't have control over your circumstances. Maybe you're becoming quick-tempered. And yeah, I'm telling you, there's some people, there's definitely some games and shenanigans being played. This could be you doing this. This could be your kids doing this. Somebody is extremely aggressive. Somebody doesn't know how to talk to you. And maybe this is why you're feeling depressed and sad, because maybe you have had to walk away from somebody that you absolutely love, absolutely adore, because they won't be faithful. They won't help you out. They'll sit there and watch you struggle. And yeah, some of you, it's because of a job loss. A job may have ended, or it genuinely is time to really examine that. Is it time to really walk away from a job that is contributing to a lot of frustration and drama filled? You're overworking yourself, not spending time on you to the point of exhaustion. You're disappointed by a relationship. You feel alone, and there's a lot of fighting and tension around you. You're suppressing your feelings, maybe feeling like you're losing your mind. And there's somebody that you want to be with, but it doesn't feel like they don't feel the same, or you guys just don't see eye to eye right now. And there's a lot of blame game going on. Rather than acknowledging and taking accountability, it feels like, I don't know, there's a lot of projection here. And this is why, and there's silence between you and somebody for these reasons. Your spirit guides are saying maybe it's necessary to ease the tension and the frustration. Maybe you guys are better off parting ways in order to focus on your healing. Again, because this is where your spirit guides are trying to bring you, and this is what they're trying to get your attention to do. This is like your main mission right now, is to focus on healing on a soul level. Before you can really be there for your kids or anybody else, you got to be able to look at you. You might have a child that feels like you're detached, that you don't pay attention to them, and they really need you. They're calling on you. A child that may feel that you're quick-tempered. You don't hear them out. You're always going off on them. Yeah, your addictions might be getting the best of you, some of you. And you're definitely suspicious of somebody around you. Those that are going through this right now with a partner, having to do with a love situation. You might be worried that something is going on behind your back, and that's because it is. Don't let them gaslight you and put you under this impression that it's not happening. You are being manipulated in some type of way. Some of you, you're being manipulated by your partner. Some of you, there's somebody that's jealous of you at work, and they're manipulating the circumstances through magic. Out of jealousy. Because it feels like you are amazing and talented at something. But maybe you just don't see it that way right now because you're in the dark about things. And what's going to see you through this situation is to listen to your intuition. Again, your spirit guides want you to spend some time alone in meditation to clear your mind. You're never going to see the solution with all this scattered thinking. Yeah, this is a time of self-mastery. This might not be the ideal time for some of you listening for relationships. You got to be able to focus on your own healing before you can really have a healthy relationship. So your spirit guides are saying follow your intuition before it makes sense. You might have a lot of uncertainties and a lot of things that are not guaranteed for you mentally right now, but that's not what your spirit guides are wanting for you to focus on right now. They want you to focus on maybe going out in nature, spending some time outside. It might shift your vibration. Yeah, you're feeling misunderstood. And maybe you want somebody to relate to what you're going through right now. Maybe you want to feel like you are understood. Your spirit guides are saying you already know. So if there is a huge question mark on your brain about what's going on, your spirit guides are saying you already know. If you're wondering if somebody's cheating on you, you already know. Your spirit guides are saying, because your intuition is definitely tapping in and telling you that that's the case. That's exactly what's going on. If you're wondering if it's time to leave, like really seriously consider leaving your job and doing something else, you already know. If that's something that you've been thinking about, so it feels like now, wheel of creation, now it may be time to create some type of new, like brand new avenue of money, finances. And like I said, you got some type of brilliant idea. Now it's time to put the game plan together, to put it into action. It feels like it's going to work out. You just may not see it, but how could you see it with the way that you're looking at it right now? Yeah, your dreams, especially if you got a departed one, somebody that passed away in the afterlife, it definitely feels like they're trying to visit you, communicate with you in some type of way. Now, because your mind is so scattered, because your mind is all over the place, you may not be able to hear their messages clearly. But I feel like they might be trying to communicate with you in your dreams. Since we were talking about water shows up a lot in your reading, I feel like maybe it's time to go out into the ocean. Go to the ocean, maybe have a spiritual cleanse. Cleanse your mind. Like I said, going outside might lift up your vibration. Maybe it's necessary to drink some more water. You're worried about debt, some of you. Maybe, like I said, your debt is mounting up. I feel like with this money that's coming in, it might be time to like focus on clearing some type of debt here, to put a plan together to clear some obligations that you have, some type of financial obligations. And since I feel like your money is going to be on the increase, your spirit guides are saying pay yourself first. It's time to make yourself a priority. Make sure that you set aside a portion of your income every time you're paid to practice self-care and to invest in yourself. Yes. It could even be that it could be your thoughts about money. Maybe you grew up with not a lot. Maybe you didn't learn money management as a kid. Maybe I don't know, it's just time to break up with poverty. That's what I feel like it's time to break up with is poverty mentality, limit, because it looks like it's blocking your manifestations. Yes. An increase in abundance is arriving in many different forms, some of them unexpected. Be open to receiving and know that this abundance comes to you to support your life purpose, health, and charitable work. So yeah, confirmation once again. If you're having some type of money woes, I feel like you're about to be able to see the solution. If you don't see it right now, you might be in the dark about things. This is a part of your lesson, to be in the dark about things and not have any type of certainties or guarantees, because it was meant for you to believe in yourself. Like I said, it feels like you're doubting yourself at this moment, but now this is the time to believe in yourself. That's the test. And no doubt, I feel like you're walking away to explore your options. If a job ended, it was because now it's time to rethink your career and follow through on something. There's somebody that's coming to you to apologize, or at least has it on their heart to apologize. This could be a family member. This could be your parent. Because there could be a parent that may not feel respected. It could be a child that doesn't feel respected. This feels like this could have something to do with parent-child relationships, where there may Maybe somebody may begin to understand where you're coming from, but maybe it just entails for you to talk to somebody. Like somebody might feel very, like, give you some type of support to help you understand that you are understood. Maybe there's a deeper meaning. Could this mean something else? Could there be a deeper meaning to something that you're going through right now? And your spirit guides really want you to acknowledge that, to really look into that. Treat your body well. Exercise, meditate, massage. Confirmation. Self-care. Make sure that you take some time to take care of yourself. Why? Because you are special. And it feels like maybe that's something that you don't see right now because your head is down right now. I feel like you're being very hard on yourself. Now, if there's something that's meant to happen, it feels like it all plays out according to divine timing. Now, I feel like divine timing is here. I feel like you might be making some new friends as well. Archangel Michael. Some of you might be calling on Archangel Michael right now to help you. Or this is your spirit guide saying summon your angels. Summon your spiritual team. If it's not a support team that you have on this earth, then it's like support team that you have in the spiritual realm. Summon your angels, your guides, your whole entire spiritual team, God Almighty, to come in to help you with something. And I definitely feel like without fail, in divine timing, you will get what it is that you are asking for. You got some decisions to make, and your spirit guides are saying take your time making this decision. You gotta be. That has to be the case. Somebody passed away. Some of you could be setting up an altar. Oh, you could be setting up some type of an altar here. I'm hearing commemoration. Like in memory of somebody. You might be going to visit somebody's grave. Yes. Ancestor. An ancestor altar. You're definitely getting in touch with a departed loved one right now. You might be deciding to open up an online business, a home-based business. Goodness, Gemini, you have a lot going on. Yep. Air. Some of you are no doubt, yes, craftsmen of air. Some of you could be deciding to go to school. This is you all day, the air sign. You must be doing something online. You might be a professor. Some of you could definitely be alchemists. You might be delving into spirituality. And some of you might have earth in your chart. Yep, self-mastery. That's what and personal power is what you're stepping into. You just may not see it yet. And everything that you're going through right now there's a way bigger picture to this. Messenger of earth. That's you. I feel like a lot of you Geminis are messengers. You're earth angels. You're sent here on a mission. You may not see it right now, but I feel like your spirit guides are giving you the roadmap. But you'll never see or hear them in this state of mind. Yeah, priestess. Some of you are no doubt spiritualists. Some of you, your purpose is to be a mom, a parent. Aquarius. Some of you must be dealing with an Aquarius. Yeah. Some of you, your children are highly gifted individual. Yes. Thank you, wisdom keeper. Some of you might be getting in touch with your an animal, like a familiar of yours, an animal familiar. But yeah, I feel like some of you are no doubt shamans. You're sent here on a mission, but you got to go through some healing first before you can really ever see how amazing you are. It's like you can see it from where you are right now, but I don't know, Geminis, it's like you're not seeing it. Why? Oh, because it's tied to a life lesson. Yep, channeling. That's what you are. Some of you, you're tarot readers. Some of you Geminis might be feeling dizzy. Yeah, see, that's your purpose, to become a loving mirror to other people, to help them to heal. but in a loving way. Yeah. It's divine intervention. I don't know. Some of you're spiritually married to somebody, and maybe you guys are just not seeing eye to eye. Or maybe, like I said, somebody passed away that you really do love. Look at that. Your angels, your guides, your spiritual team, they're fighting for you. And what you don't see is that you're going through some type of spiritual warfare, some type of spiritual tug of war that's going on right now. And no doubt, some of you must be dealing with an Aquarius. Or you obviously have this in your chart, because that's way too coincidental. Some of you are musically gifted. Some of you might feel like your kids are going the wrong direction. Somebody could be in jail too, by the way. But look at this. Blessings are on the way. Talked about money, finances. Things are about to improve for you. You just haven't turned the corner yet to be able to see that that's what's getting ready to go on. Yeah, Gemini? But I definitely feel like you're meant to be a light. Advice here. Courage. Be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. This might require for you to stand up for your beliefs. You might have to speak up with certain people. The next stage in your life has a lot to do with courage. Having the courage to go toward things, have the courage to face certain people, situations, having the courage to change your circumstances, because it feels like, even though right now, Gemini, it may not feel like you have the ability to change your circumstances, but I really think you do. And we're talking about resources, right? I feel like your gift is your biggest resource. If you lost your job, if something happened due to your work, your spirit guides are saying, what's your resource here? Your gifts. We angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. Especially, like I said, if you've been going through some type of financial difficulty, it feels like there's somebody that's coming in, stepping in to help you. As soon as I part the deck again, counselor, confirmation all over the place. You are a natural counselor, and many people benefit from your guidance and reassurance. Some of you, I'm going to finish one thought. Some of you, it's that you may want to leave your work, but where you are, for some of you, is actually where you're supposed to be. To be a healer, to use your gifts to help other people. Some of you might be Reiki healers. You might be in the healthcare profession. You could be acupuncturists. You could be massage therapists. But the thing is, you have a brilliant idea that you're sitting on, Gemini, that I don't feel like you might be acting on just yet. And your spirit guides are saying, yes, your idea is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your idea into fruition. Confirmation. I was saying that you've got some type of idea, some type of project that you're sitting on that you're not following through on, that could really be beneficial for you, that could really actually solve a lot of your financial issues. But it's fear of what everybody thinks, fear of what people are going to say, what people are going to think. Spirit guides are saying, take back your power. Use your God-given power and intention to manifest blessings into your life. Do you see what I mean? You're not limited, but I feel like you're standing in your own way, and you've got to get out of this limited thought. There's this scarcity mindset, this chaotic type of mindset where you expect chaos to happen, chaos to break out. If something happens in your life, like it has to be this end of the world type of thinking, your spirit guides want you to get out of that. And like I said, let me repeat myself. Some of you have a gynecological issue that you really may need to get to the doctor to handle, or some type of other health issue. You really got to take care of yourself and tend to your body. Drink enough water, get enough sleep, because sleep deprivation could be adding to the way you're feeling. With that, Geminis, this concludes your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you can do so by heading over to my website, which is AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. If you found that this reading was helpful to you in any way, Geminis, cross-watchers, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed. Hit that post notification bell so that you don't miss an upload of whenever I upload for you or your cross watcher sign, or whenever I go live. It's been good. Geminis, thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you guys in